America's top 10 landmarks. Excited to get into this and check out some landmarks. Before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's see what we got.
From nature's loveliest landmarks to incredible man-made marvels, America the Beautiful has some of the world's most popular sightseeing spots.
Yo, that's
Welcome
massive.
to WatchMojo.com,
Bro, look at that.
and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 United States landmarks.
I've
For
been
this
there on
list,
GTA
we chose
before.
landmarks that are representative of
the game.
America and its culture, and tried to keep the choices spread out through the country as much as possible.
Okay.
Number 10, the Las Vegas Strip.
Of course.
From ornate casinos to death-defying live shows, comedy acts to performances by the world's top musicians, the Las Vegas Strip symbolizes the glitz and glamour of the American dream.
I feel like a lot of people when they think about America, thinking about going on a holiday, especially if you're on more of the adult, you know what I'm saying? You got no kids going with you. You gotta wanna. Las Vegas is crossing your mind, definitely.
Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, the famous sign declares, inviting guests to enjoy all it has to offer.
Bro, it does look good.
The Vegas Strip is also appropriately named. Topless showgirls debuted there in the late 50s and still perform today.
Oh, wait, really?
Number 9,
oh, okay.
the Hollywood sign. Emblematic of Hollywood's golden age, this U.S. landmark has been imitated the world over. Located in LA's Hollywood Hills, the sign debuted in 1923 as an advertisement for the upscale Hollywood Land housing development, but it quickly became an icon.
Oh,
It replaced a
I didn't know
painted
that.
board overlooking the village that stood until the lots under it were sold.
After the removal of the last 4 letters in 1949, the sign required constant repairs until it was completely rebuilt in 1978. Number 8, the USS Arizona Memorial.
Wait, what is this?
Drawing over 1 million tourists each year, the submerged USS Arizona remains a reminder of the December 7th, 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor.
It was kind of more like sadness but honor for the people who lost their lives.
From a floating bridge,
Yo, I've never even heard or seen this before.
visitors to the Hawaiian Monument can view the ship's remains, which still leak oil to this day. The memorial pays tribute to the first of thousands of Americans who lost their lives during World War II. Number 7.
Yo, I never even knew that was a thing, bro. That's that would actually be a cool thing to see. I can't lie, and a respectful thing to see.
Grand Canyon.
Never knew that was a
Deemed
thing.
one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, Arizona's Grand Canyon is a truly majestic sight. At
it looks like Mars.
277 miles long, a mile deep, and at times 18 miles wide, it's among the world's largest landmarks. And with its array of colors, natural structures, flora, and fauna, it's considered among the most beautiful. The canyon is also populated by several Native American tribes, making it an important part of American culture.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Number 6.
Wait, so if I were to go there, I might come across a Native American tribe? Or are they way out the way and you just kind of just stay on the tourist attraction part?
The Hoover Dam. At the time, this gargantuan structure was considered one of the world's greatest engineering feats.
Right.
Today, the 726-foot-high, quarter-mile-long dam is no less impressive. Spanning the Colorado River between Arizona and Nevada, it was conceived as a way to provide power and water to dry regions in America's West. The concrete arch gravity structure is open to the public and draws millions of visitors each year.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That is cool. That is very, very cool.
Number 5. Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore!
South Dakota's Black Hills are home to 4 of America's most iconic presidents. The 60-foot-tall faces of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Teddy Roosevelt are carved into Mount Rushmore.
A carving of surprising delicacy, fashioned with jackhammers and dynamite.
Although the project exhausted its funding before the presidents could be carved from the waist up, more than 450,000 tons of rock were removed to create their likenesses. It's a massive monument for passionate patriots across America to enjoy. Number 4.
They are cool.
Independence Hall.
Wait, what's Independence Hall?
It's the birthplace of American freedom, Philadelphia's Independence Hall, where 56 men put their lives and reputations on the line to defy the King of England and declare America's independence. The hall remains arranged and decorated as it was during the constitutional
It kind of was in the name. I should have got that a bit sooner. Independence Day, Independence Hall. I should have got that a bit sooner, but yo, very cool.
The hall remains arranged and decorated as it was during the Constitutional Convention. Both the Declaration and the Constitution were signed in Independence Hall, whose famous bell tower once housed another of America's national symbols, the Liberty Bell.
Okay, you know what? I'm telling you right now, this bell is so recognizable. I don't even know what movie I've like noticed this from, but it's been in so many movies. I think it was in a Night in a Museum that I kind of recognize it the most, but I've seen it in loads.
Number 3, the Golden Gate Bridge. This project realized...
Isn't this the bridge that featured in Planet of the Apes? Isn't this the... Yeah. Well, it's featured in a lot of movies, right?
A century-old dream. To span the 3-mile-long Golden Gate Strait, the entrance to San Francisco Bay from the Pacific. Built between 1933 and 37, the stunning bridge was painted orange vermilion to blend with the warm landscape and to contrast the blue waters below.
Okay.
Billions of cars have crossed it, and millions more admire its contribution to the San Francisco skyscape. Number 2, the Statue of Liberty.
Wait, what's number 1 then? Is it going to be something like New York City?
Since 1886, Lady Liberty has greeted immigrants and travelers to New York City, standing tall in times of prosperity and tragedy. The Statue of Liberty is more than a landmark. She represents a nation's hopes and dreams. Broken shackles at her feet symbolize freedom from oppression, and her tablet marks the birth of American independence. If there's one monument that encapsulates the American dream, it's the nation's 305-foot-tall torchbearer. Number 1,
it's a cool
the
statue.
National Mall.
Wait, what's the National Mall? I was so wrong. Top United States landmarks? The National Mall? I don't even know what the National Mall is.
The National Mall. Our number 1 U.S. landmark houses the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, the Capitol Building, World War II, and Vietnam memorials.
Oh, wait, so is the National Mall just like the place what you call where all of these are? Oh, okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense.
The Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, the Capitol Building, World War II and Vietnam memorials, and more. Such iconic features pepper the mall, the stage for important events like the anti-Vietnam War rally.
Estimated at about 50,000 persons, was a loose confederation of some 150 groups and included adults, students, even children.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
And presidential inaugurations.
Ask not what America will do for you.
You know what? You can see why just these and the memorials, why it's like the number 1 landmark.
What together we can do for the freedom of man.
It's been called America's front yard, a place for gathering, remembering, and looking forward to the next chapter in America's history.
This National Mall is really, really cool because I've actually seen a video on this this pillar right here, the memorial pillar, which is super, super, super dope and interesting. What are these for exactly? I know this is Lincoln. Wait, can you go into this building for Lincoln or nah? Can you not go into this building? Because like in movies and stuff, you only see the Lincoln statue and that's about, bro, this is massive, man. Look at this. This is absolutely massive. But yeah, no, this is cool. I can't lie. Like this whole entire area is really, really cool. You can see it, especially with like the crucial moments that happen in America. You can see why it's the number 1 landmark for Americans themselves and even tourists going to America. But yo, very, very, very interesting though. We had a mix of like places where I definitely would want to visit there, and then a mix of places where I've just seen a lot on like TV and movie shows, and like even as someone that isn't from America knows them quite well, you know what I'm saying? Really good video, enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think tonight in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you put a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.